Hello, it's me, Indocito Arnold again, with another episode of the SunShining podcast. And I'm sitting here at night reading my Bible, and I came across this interesting verse that I want to share with you. 1 Kings chapter 15, verse 5. For David had done what was right in the eyes of the Lord, and had not failed to keep any of the Lord's commands all the days of his life, except in the case of Uriah the Hittite. That's kind of funny. That verse just mentions one wrong thing that David did, one major wrong thing that David did. And if that's, the verse only mentions one thing that he did, and I know that's not the only sin David committed in his life. David probably committed many other sins, lying, stealing, cheating, different. Yeah, David committed many other sins that this verse doesn't say he committed, but I'm just thinking, if that's the only sin that's like great enough to mention, then I'm thinking, I'm a better person than David then. I've never done something as bad and as horrible as that. Okay, so I'm not a bad person. I'm much better than David. Why am I not considered a man after God's own heart? And I think the answer is because it's not about just not doing bad. It's also about doing good and reading God's word and talking with God and having a relationship with God. And I don't see, because David was known as a man after God's own heart. I don't really fully know what that is, but there's, David, he was a man, after God's own heart. There's different ways he was after God's own heart, and he was a really good man, and it's not, so let me just say that little kind of thing again. It's not about not doing bad stuff, it's about doing good stuff. And there's a verse in James here. Let me see if I can find it here. James, I think it's James 4:17. Okay, James 4:17. Therefore, to him that knoweth to do good and doeth it not, to him it is sin. So if you know that you should do something good and you don't do it, it's sin. Okay? It's sin. So make sure, if you have opportunity to do good, do it. I think that's everything for this episode of the SunShining podcast. And I hope it helped you to think. I love helping people think, and stay tuned for more great episodes to come.